Hello, everyone. Hello. I have pizza. Pizza. Ooh. Yummy. I'm eating lunch. It's already 3 p.m. because I slept till 12. But after I eat my pizza, we're gonna be crocheting today. Maybe. I hope everybody's doing well. Yes, I'm gonna drink my juice out of the jug because I don't feel like washing a cup. Hi Charlotte, hi Emily, Alexis, Loomis. Hello, hello, hello. I have 3 customs that I'm doing right now, which I will show you guys in a wee bit after I eat my pizza. I got some Domino's, leftover Domino's. I personally think Papa John's is the best like pizza, but like Domino's has the best crust. Thank you. I think these are from Glasses USA. I don't know. It doesn't have a brand on it. Most of my glasses are from Glasses USA. When they used to sponsor me all the time. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. It doesn't feel like a Friday to me. I just got out of an appointment. Doing weird things that I can't talk about. So today's been kind of exhausting. I don't know if you guys saw that there's going to be a Super Mario Galaxy movie. They announced it on the Nintendo Direct today. I will be seated. I will be seated. I was honestly not a huge fan of the Mario movie that came out like a couple years ago. I didn't really think it was that good, but Super Mario Galaxy is one of my favorite Mario games. Actually, it probably is my favorite Mario game. I should probably put the patterns that I'm going to show you guys today in the description. Because I know somebody's going to ask for it. Doing that right now. Okay, patterns are in the description for what I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. Twyla, don't even do it. Every single time I'm sitting in this chair, Twyla will jump on the ottoman underneath my desk, and then she'll latch onto my legs and try to climb herself up onto my body. And I literally have like terrible scratch marks all over my legs because she keeps doing it. Honestly, I didn't even watch the entire Nintendo Direct. I don't know if any of you guys did. Doesn't look like much was like announced that I care about. And everything that was announced was of course for the Nintendo Switch 2, which I don't have. So, I mean the Pokemon Pokopia or whatever, it looks cute, but I would have to have a Nintendo Switch 2 to play it, and I'm not trying to spend that much on a Nintendo Switch 2, because honestly, I don't know. If I had like excess spending money, I would buy a Nintendo Switch 2, but it's just like not a priority, you know? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Haley. I don't know if I said hi to you, Haley. Has anybody played the new Hollow Knight game? I played the first game. Everybody in my life is talking about Silk Song, but I have not played it. But yeah, they announced like not that many things. They announced the new Super Mario movie, Super Mario Galaxy movie, and then they announced that the Super Mario Galaxy games are now on the Switch that you can play, but I already have it on my Wii, so I don't really need that. Mario Tennis Fever, which that could be fun if you like play with people, but I don't. Yoshi Mysterious Book, that game looks cute, but it kind of looks boring, and I know it's going to be like $70, so it's not going to be worth $70 to me. Final Fantasy, Hades, I don't know much about Hades, so something about Pokemon Legends being updated, Metroid, Pokemon, Fire Emblem, and Resident Evil. That's like the only things I see. Boring. Ah. I just really wish Nintendo honestly genuinely has fallen off, and I'm so sad about it. I'm kind of in the mood to like film a gaming video for YouTube, like showing off my favorite games. Somebody talk. Oh my god. Somebody say something. Hi, Allie. Does anybody else's nose like run really bad when they eat? Every time I eat, my nose starts running, and it is so annoying. Oh, thank you, Sophia. Yeah, honestly, this hair color is really close to my natural hair color. Hi, Sierra. No, it's okay. I just enjoy talking to you guys. And I don't like talking to myself. Anyway, this hair color is pretty much my natural hair color. My natural hair color is a little bit darker. But yeah, I wanted Honestly, I love this hair color so much. It's very main character energy. It's very like Clary from the Mortal Instruments. It's very like 2013 main book character hair color, you know what I mean? I love this hair color. People who have this natural hair color, like this bright, beautiful orange, I'm so jealous of you. I think it is so beautiful. But I was born with this hair color. Mine was slightly more brown. But, thank you, Robin. Yeah, I really like it. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I do, but I feel, especially when I wear makeup, it makes my eyes look really brown, and I do think it goes well with my skin tone. So, I think I may have this hair color for a while, and it's very, like, fall vibes, too. So, I don't know. I really like it. It's a little dirty right now, but I also cut a couple inches off my hair too. It was like down here, just because my hair was like kind of getting fried. So I cut a couple inches off and then dyed it like this copper color. Yeah, I just really like it. It's really pretty. I've never had this exact copper before, and I really like it. Like, it's super close to my natural hair color. So I'm really happy about it. I'm kind of in a phase in my life right now where I like don't even really mind just having natural hair colors. Like, I don't like the upkeep of trying to like upkeep crazy hair colors right now in my life. Any luck on the job hunt? Well, that's coming to a pause at the moment. I haven't really talked about this on YouTube. I haven't talked about it on YouTube. I've talked about it on Instagram. And the reason I haven't really talked about it is because, you know, people are really fucking judgmental and they like to throw things back at me when I say something they don't like. And they'll like make fun of the fact that I'm not making money, or make fun of the fact that like my jobs aren't going well, and insult the way that I look and stuff, and I just like honestly didn't want to hear it. But I'm not necessarily ashamed about this at all. I'm not ashamed about it at all. Actually, I feel like it's a pretty normal thing. But I actually filed for bankruptcy today. I've been in the process of filing for bankruptcy for the past like 6 weeks, I guess. But I actually signed and filed today. So in the next 90 days, I am not allowed to get a full-time job, because if I make any more income than I'm making now, then I don't qualify for Chapter 7 bankruptcy anymore. So I am literally stuck making minimal money. I can't apply for food stamps. I can't get another job for the next 90 days. So yeah, I learned that today. Literally today. And honestly, I've applied for like 400 places in the past year, and I haven't gotten a full-time job, so I mean, it's probably not going to happen anyway. But yeah, I'm kind of like fucked right now. I know so many people have been asking me to do like custom crochet for so long, and I just haven't really felt like it. Honestly, it takes a lot of like takes a lot of energy to do it, but I'm at a point in my life right now where I don't really feel like making like the same product over and over again, like making a bunch of scrunchies or making a bunch of hats and stuff like that. Like, I want to make stuff that people actually are going to just like pay for beforehand. And yeah, it's been really fun. Aw, that's so cute. But yeah, anyway, for my haters watching that like to make fun of me for literally everything that I say and do, I'm filing for bankruptcy, so you can call me poor now too. And you can laugh about it. Honestly, it hasn't even really been stressful. The lawyer that I'm working with, lawyers, they're amazing. They haven't made me feel like crap. They've been very thorough. They've taught me a lot of stuff. I had to take like a whole entire like financial class, and they basically like broke down the best ways for me to like save money and stuff with my income, which has been really helpful. And honestly, it's been a really easy experience. I did have to pay almost $3,000 to file for bankruptcy, which is crazy because they're like, we know you're broke and you have no money, but we need you to give us $3,000 so you can file for bankruptcy. So yeah, I mean, honestly, it has not been stressful. I'm not ashamed about it. So many fucking people file for bankruptcy, and it's not my issue. It's like a systematic issue with like everything going on in the world right now. I know so many people in their 20s filing for bankruptcy right now. Almost every single rich person files for bankruptcy all the time. Like, that is what like millionaires and billionaires do. They literally will like accumulate so much debt and then file for bankruptcy and then do it again and again and again. And so many people do that. Like, I had so many of you guys message me and be like, yeah, my mom files for bankruptcy like every 7 years. Like, she'll just like pile up her credit cards and then like just keep filing every 7 years. And I'm like, okay. I didn't know how like normalized it actually was until I started like talking about it. It's not something to be ashamed about. Like, and I'm not going to be ashamed about it either. But that does give ammunition for people to be like, oh, you're poor. But I'm a real human being like you guys are. Normal. And if you guys are experiencing something similar, just letting you know, it's not that hard. If you're working with a good lawyer, it's really easy. You don't even have to go in person and do it anymore. Since COVID, you literally just do it all through phone calls. And I have to visit one Zoom meeting. That's it. It's not something to be ashamed about. And honestly, it's a great step in like restarting your life. So if you are in the process or thinking about doing that and you feel ashamed for it, don't. Because there's nothing to be ashamed about with trying to start over with your life and do better. There's nothing wrong with it. So if you're watching this and you're going through the same thing as me, I understand and I am not judging you because I'm in the same place you are. And I'm not ashamed. I don't really give a fuck, honestly. Like, I'm happy for a new start. Everybody in my life is like super supportive of it. And yeah, but the only disappointing thing is that I'm literally legally not allowed to find another job right now. So there's that. I'm trying to eat slow so I don't get heartburn. Sometimes I eat a little too fast, more than I should. As soon as I'm done with this pizza, I will show you guys what I'm gonna crochet. I feel like I always start these streams with me just eating, but it's because I realize that I'm hungry as soon as I start going live, so. The bookstore closed down, unfortunately. So no, I do not work for the bookstore anymore. Yeah, it was a great job while it lasted, though. Dude, Domino's had full pizzas. 40% off. I got a large pizza for $6. I went to Domino's last night because I was really craving pizza. I think I saw it on like a commercial or something. $6 for the pizza. I was like, damn, I feel like I'm in Little Caesars right now. Like, I also got like the chocolate lava cakes or whatever. That was also 40% off. So I got like dessert. I got pizza and dessert for like 10, 11 bucks. Like, I was so happy last night. Like, I didn't have to work today. I don't know about you guys, but like the night after you work all day and you know you don't work the next day, that night is like the best night mentally ever. It's like, you know that you have like no responsibilities, like work responsibilities for the next day, and you can just chill, right? So last night, like I ate so much pizza, so much fucking pizza, and I was playing video games on the couch, and I was so happy. Like, I was so happy last night. Like, that's all I need out of my life. Just eating good food, playing video games, and doing things that I enjoy, and watching TV. I have been watching Life After Lockup. Yes, the bookstore that I was selling my crochet at shut down, unfortunately. I've been watching Love After Lockup or Life After Lockup. It's like the same thing. I am on season 2, but there's like 50 episodes per season. So I think I've watched like 150 episodes of Love After Lockup, and it doesn't get boring. It's so funny, dude. Like, it's so interesting. I have tried to watch Survivor. I think I need to retry to get into it, but I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Is anybody else watching The Summer I Turned Pretty right now? I have caught up on it too. 60 Days In. I have not heard of that one. Oh, is that where they like pretend? I've seen a couple episodes of that like back in the day. Like back in high school when it first started, I watched it. Yeah, people like voluntarily go undercover in Utah. Why all the crazy shit in Utah? The Mormons. I have a ball python in the bottom one and a bearded dragon in the top one. I might watch that next. I don't know. Love After Lockup is just so funny. I don't know. Anyway. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that I have been making. One of the sheriffs got arrested for CP. Whoa. That honestly doesn't surprise me. Okay, so the first thing that I have been making is not custom related. It's actually something that I'm making for a library prize because at the end of the month, we are having a K-pop Demon Hunter cup sleeve event, and we're gonna have like trivia and boba, games, crafts, stuff like that. And one of the prizes is gonna be Rumi. So I'm making this little doll right now. But I'm only making it at work because I'm going to get paid to make it, you know? So that is what I'm making right now. I finished her face when I was at work yesterday. I'll show her. She looks really goofy right now, but this is what this is what she looks like right now. She looks kind of scary. I did mess up right here and I accidentally put a stitch right there, so I'm just gonna like embroider over that. It looks good on the back. But here's Rumi so far. She doesn't have any arms or a head. for clothing yet, but look how cute her face is. But yeah, I'm working on her, but I'm only working on her at work because I'm making her for a work program. So I'm making her. She's really cute. Yeah, she's tiny. She's only like 6 or 7 inches tall. Honestly, I would like to make more dolls this height, because I wouldn't have to sell them for hundreds of dollars like I do with my like gigantic dolls. Here, let me grab my big doll and compare the size. Dude, I'm having such bad heartburn. It's all that gluten. Let me just eat a Tums real quick. Ow. Oh. Okay. The size comparison. She's so baby. Look how baby she is. Mom? It's so funny. But yeah, anyway, I sell these dolls for like $200 to $500 depending on like how much detail are in these. But these I could sell for like probably 70, like 60 or 70. These little ones. Because I'm using a size 2mm hook. And for these, I use like a 5, so. Yeah, it's literally like the size of like her leg. So funny. I'm so excited to drop her off at the fair. The fair is coming very soon. And Miss Cat here is going to be dropped off at the fair. Hopefully she will get a ribbon. I'm also going to enter my Labubu too. I love this doll so much. Like, I look at her literally all the time. Like, I'm obsessed with her. Honestly, I wish her hair curled better. But this was the first doll that I ever made. So, I didn't really use the best yarn when it comes to, like, curling. Because this is Karen Simply Soft, and this just, Karen Simply Soft doesn't, like, stay very well. But you know what? It's okay. She just has, like, really kinky textured hair, and that's normal. I need to curl them better. But I do wish that her hair looked better aesthetically, because it doesn't even look bad. I'm just being too critical of myself because my other dolls, like, their hair is perfect. But she was my first doll I ever made, so. Okay. Yeah, perfect bookshelf size, seriously. But yeah, I'm making her right now. She's gonna be a prize. I'm even using yarn that, like, I bought for the library. So, like, I'm not even using my own yarn for those projects. And then the other prize is going to be the crow bird. The bird from K-Pop Demon Hunter. So I'm making 2 prizes. This one should be very easy. I could probably finish this one in like a day. It says Susie or Sussy. I don't even remember what the bird's name is, but yeah, that's the other prize. But those are for work. Those are not what people have purchased. So I have 3 custom crochet projects that I am currently working on right now that have been purchased. So the first one is this no face. And this pattern has AI photos, but I did read the reviews and the reviews said it was a legit pattern. So I don't know why the creator is choosing to use AI when they could just take pictures of their actual crochet projects, but I digress. This pattern was very cheap, so whatever. But yeah, I'm making this no face and also this little mushroom guy right here. The little one. The person who requested these has texture issues with acrylic, so they paid extra for me to use cotton yarn, 100% cotton. They also paid extra for me to buy the patterns. Then they also paid extra for custom tags too. So I was able to order some custom tags from Etsy, which I've never done before actually. I've always wanted to, but it's just never been a priority. But I'm going to show you guys what the tags are going to look like because he sent me the message last night. And messages. Okay, let me download it to show you guys. Okay. Oh. I don't know what I just grabbed, but unlock. What am I grabbing? Okay, I don't know why it chopped it off on the side like that, but it has a little side section over here, but the front of the tag, it's like a fabric tag. It's gonna say handmade by Alyssa, and then the person specifically wanted it to have the year on it, which I think is pretty cool because for people who like to collect handmade items, having the year on it is pretty cool because, like, say, like 2080, somebody finds this and then sees that it's like from 2025, you know what I mean? So, and then the other side of the tag that's folded is going to say 2025, and then I got to choose the font, and they're going to put my little logo on it, and I think I spent like $18 on like 50 of these tags. So, yeah, they specifically paid extra for me to be able to buy these, which I think is really nice. So, yeah. That's going to be on the rest of my crochet items until I run out of them. If they like work out well and people really like them, then I'll probably buy more. But yeah, I really like them. I think it's going to turn out really well. I have a headache. I love how I get a headache after I eat every single time. I do, unfortunately, I just do my doll channel for fun. I just don't really have time to do doll stuff right now. If I did, I would absolutely do more. I'm sorry, I just genuinely do not have time. But yeah, it's like a cotton, tag label that like folds over, so, and then I just sew it on into the inside. So, yeah. I'm really excited. But yeah, I charged, I talk about how much I charge because a lot of people comment later and ask me. So I think I charged $50 for this guy. And then $60 for this guy, I think. because of like how much extra details. Honestly, this little guy's probably going to take a really long time. It's worth more than 60, but it's fine. And then they paid a little bit extra for the tags, the patterns, and then shipping, of course. But I typically with like small to medium sized plushies, depending on the detail, I charge $50 to $60. It just depends. That's honestly my minimum when it comes to plushies. When it comes to like keychain size stuff, I usually just charge like 25 to 30 for those. So there's those two. And then Otter, who is actually in the chat right now, they ordered a cute little like Frankenstein keychain, which I actually was able to get the book where the actual pattern was found. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, my head hurts. I think I saved it in my drive. I know, I feel like we all don't have time for anything because we're all working so much. But yeah, I got the 100 Days of Amigurumi book by Lauren Espy. I really like Lauren Espy. I have a couple of her crochet books. But on page 100, is this little Frankenstein chibi thing. And I'm going to turn it into a keychain when I'm done. But yeah, that's what Otter ordered. So that is the third thing that I need to do. I also need to update my spreadsheets. I haven't had anybody actually fill out my custom crochet request form, and I'm starting to get worried that the form is like not working. Or I don't know, because most people have just been emailing me or DMing me. So hopefully the crochet request form is actually working. It says it's on, but I don't know. I've never really used them before, so. What was I gonna do? Sheets? Google Sheets? Yeah, it's the exact same one. I literally just did like a Google image search of the picture that you sent me, and it brought up that book. Okay, where the hell did I save? I all of a sudden cannot find... Did I not save it under this drive? Where did I put it? I hate having multiple emails sometimes because like I'll accidentally like use it in the wrong like drive, and then it's just like stuck in the wrong account, and I'm like, oh. Dang it, I put it under my YouTube email, whatever. But yeah, I really like the spreadsheet that I can't show you guys the spreadsheet because it has people's addresses and stuff on it, but I have a spreadsheet that I made on Google Sheets that has like everything organized for my orders, because you know, when I use Etsy and Shopify, it organizes it for me. But since I'm doing it through DMs and like just side pay and stuff like that, I wanted to have it organized. So I wish I could show you guys without showing anybody's information, but I have a section for what the order is. So like no face plushie, I'll put like no face plushie. And then the next section, I have like a status bar where I put if it's completed, in progress, shipped out, not started yet. Then the next section, I have the client's name. In the next section, I have whether they paid in full or they haven't paid, or they've put down a deposit, which I don't really do deposits. I will sometimes do deposits if an item is really expensive and I know it's going to take me a month or two to make it anyway, and I'll let them pay for half and then pay for the other half when I'm done. That's the only time I'd really do deposits, if something's like really expensive. The next section I have their shipping information, so instead of having to go back and look at my DMs and find their shipping info, I can just copy and paste it. The next section I have links to the patterns that I am using to make the item. The next section is how much I charge them. The next section is the tracking number once it is shipped. And then the next section is when they requested the item and when they paid. So I can try to do everything in order from like who paid and requested things first. So yeah, it's been really organizing for me. The first 7 orders that I've gotten have already been completed, so I just have like these 3 that I need to do. So, yippee! How long does it take you to make a purse or a bag? Depends on what kind it is. My Tamagotchi bag takes forever, a really long time. My strawberry tote bag, if I can get the granny squares done pretty quickly, I could finish within like 3 or 4 days if I did not take many breaks. But most purses, they take a long time. It just depends on how much detail is in everything too. I don't know, guys. I've been like so desperate to get a full-time job that I've even been like looking at trying to apply to be like a vet receptionist again. I don't want to be a vet assistant and I don't want to be a kennel worker again because blah. I wouldn't mind being a receptionist. I just know that my body physically could not handle me being a vet assistant anymore just because of my POTS. Like I know I'll be blacking out all the time. But unfortunately in the vet field, you don't make enough money. Like, I make more as a part-time library assistant than I would being a vet receptionist. So that's the hard thing too right now. It's like people say that they're hiring, and the ones that are hiring for like $10 an hour. Who can live off that? I actually have a Tamagotchi bag already almost completely fully made. I have it listed on Etsy for $200, I think, or $150. It's been on there a while. My mouse is not working. My mouse isn't working. Yeah, I have it listed for $170 on Etsy. If you want to purchase it without fees and everything like that, like you could always DM me, but I already have a Tamagotchi bag like done pretty much. I just need to put the lining in it. So if anybody wants to purchase a Tamagotchi bag, I have one done. Nobody's bought it, so. Unfortunately, I haven't been officially diagnosed with POTS because I can't afford the tilt table test. Like my doctor is like, yeah, I think you have POTS 100%, and like we did the manual test, but I can't officially be diagnosed with POTS unless I get the official test done. And that test is $3,000 with insurance, so. A lot of people keep telling me to do like housekeeping or cleaning and stuff, and I just don't feel safe doing that. I don't like the thought of being in like a stranger's house. Ugh. Sounds good, Sab. Yeah, like, if there's like a specific budget that you guys are like wanting to max out at, I am willing to work with you on that. Unfortunately, there are just some items where I just can't go below a certain amount. If it's like a really small purse, I think the lowest I'd go for is like $150, honestly, but it just depends on what kind of detail it is. Yeah. Yeah, it would definitely trigger my pots, unfortunately. Anything that has to do with like bending down and cleaning, even when, like if I'm cleaning my house, I like black out the entire time. So I just know that like, unfortunately, there's a lot of jobs that I just can't do because I will legit black out the entire time. Oh, of course, Brittany. I mean, that's like bare minimum what we should be doing, right? I have heard people make pretty good money with housekeeping, though. Like, some people make really good money. Like, I understand why it's a good job. I, unfortunately, just, like, my body wouldn't be able to handle it. I wish it could. I also wish I wasn't scared of everything, so. Hey, what are y'all doing? Here comes Dumb and Dumber. What are you doing? I have tried Liquid IV. I can't really afford Liquid IV to drink every day, if I'm being honest. It's pretty expensive. There are the knockoff Liquid IVs at the Dollar Tree. I do drink those. You smell so bad. It's literally, I feel like a majority of the jobs on Indeed are just fake listings. I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, I will go to like the actual company's websites and apply. I will go to like the government websites and apply directly on their website. I've tried ZipRecruiter. I've tried like Glassdoor. I've tried Indeed, LinkedIn. I've tried like, I feel like all of them. Like, I don't really know what to do at this point. And people are like, you just have to keep harassing them. You just have to keep calling them. That's not how it works in the year of 2025. You can't just show up somewhere and be like, hey, what's up with my job application? You know what they're going to do? They're going to tell you that you need to go apply online. And if they're ready for you, they're going to call you. They don't want you showing up there asking. They don't. I'm sorry. Like, I'm tired of boomers being like, well, you just have to walk up and just show how great you are. It's like, yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what they want. I need to be crocheting right now. Okay. We're starting with no face only because I haven't gotten the cotton white yet to start the mushroom guy. So I bought the Lion brand. I bought the Lion brand 24/7 cotton. And then it says used to a hook size 6 to 8. But the pattern uses bulky yarn, and this is definitely not bulky yarn, so I'm probably just going to use a 4. Or a 5, maybe. I wish I had a size 4, like, clover hook. I pretty much only use my clover hooks because I can tell a significant difference in the feeling of other ones. Yeah, that part too. They're using AI, which manually which detects like keywords in people's applications too. So most of the time managers and like the companies aren't even looking at your application because it gets sent through an AI database and AI decides that you're not qualified enough, which is fucking insane. It makes me so angry. Right, like you're annoying someone who's making like $10 an hour asking about your application. No. Dude, there is this guy that comes to the library and he has a master's degree, right? And he is very, very overqualified for most things. Like, he's incredibly smart. He applied for one job that's in his, like, field or whatever. He was one of 3,000 applications. That one job got 3,000 job applications. How does one compete against 3,000 other people? Especially if it's like a job where it's like an entry-level job and they're like, it's an entry-level job, but we want you to have 5 years of experience. It's like, then it's not a fucking entry-level job. Where did my dogs go? They're being awfully quiet. Yes, I have the tulip crochet hooks. Or no, sorry, I have clover. I have not tried tulip. Is tulip the pink ones? Oh, there you are. Okay. As long as I can see Mochi, we're good. Mochi's the one that likes to destroy everything I love. You can see him back there. Okay, I guess I'll use my 3.5 clover hook because I only have a 5, a 3.5, and a 2. And this yarn is pretty thin. What does it recommend? It recommends a 4. Let's see if I have a 4. This is a 4.5. I can use a 4.5. It's just not a tulip or a clover. It's fine. I can notice a significant difference in using something like a cheaper hook now. I'm so tired of AI. I'm so tired of all of it. I just don't understand what is happening with humanity. I literally like can't even think about it or I start to like have a panic attack. So I'm just so over it. Like, I'm so disappointed in humans. Yeah, I haven't tried tulip. The only reason I got the clover ones is because I had that Joann's gift card, but now that I have used the clover ones, I literally never want to go back, so. But I need to try the tulip ones. I'm starting the no face one right now. I feel like this is gonna be done like pretty quickly. See, like, this pattern is AI photos. That's an AI photo. Like, how you can be a crochet artist and use AI is crazy. I also lost my, my row counter. I have no idea where my row counter went. So, I'm just gonna manually be writing out the row that I'm on, because I have no idea where it went. Like, I am very thankful that I'm able to at least get some type of side job money, like doing crochet like this. Um, Applying to graphic design jobs and they ask how I use AI in my workflow. I'm disgusted. I'm so disgusted. Hi, Sarah. I know there's always hope, and I know that there are good people out there, but it's really hard to think of hope and good people and good humanity and good things happening in the world when really, really, really bad things are happening to good people. And there's also bad things happening to bad people. There's bad things happening everywhere. And unfortunately, because we have access to literally see the world from the palm of our hand, it's not normal for like humanity to be able to see the things that we can see online and read the things that people can say to you online. Like, it's not normal to like have to experience that as a human being. It's crazy. See, I'm already like, I think I need my clover hook. Like, this is... Hate it. Hey! Stop! Stop! Literally barking at nothing. I will not empathize with bad people. We are all grown. If you choose to be a bad person, if you choose to be a piece of shit, if you choose to be racist, if you choose to be homophobic, if you choose to say the things that you do, I don't empathize with you. I empathize with good people. Oh, cute. I need to make a dress for my friend's American Girl doll. I have not started that yet. Oh, same. I literally am so glad that I don't have children. I mean, that's like the biggest reason why I never want to have kids. It's just because like I don't want to raise a child in this world. And personally, this is just my personal opinion, I feel like it's very selfish to bring a child into this world right now. Not saying that you are selfish if you do that, if that's something that you choose to do, but I personally think it's a selfish decision to bring a child into this world the way that it is right now. Thank you. Stop it. No! He's yelling at me! No. No. He wants food. You see him talking back? That's what he does. He literally moves his mouth and talks. Mm-mm. No. Oh, guys, you know what time it is. It's feed my dogs dinner time, so they stop making me overstimulated. Literally, Lucy, like, I didn't ask to be here. I was talking about this the other day with my friends. I would love to crochet my wedding dress, but I don't think it's something that I could, like, just do off the top of my head. I would need a crochet pattern, like a detailed crochet pattern on how to make a wedding dress, and I have not found any out there that I like. The ones that I find online are, like, very beachy looking, and I don't want, like, a beachy wedding dress. But yes, I would make my own wedding dress because then I can make it look exactly how I want it. Yeah, I will never not speak my mind. People keep telling me, like, oh, you better be quiet, like, something bad's gonna happen to you. And I'm like, well, you know what's happening all over the world is, like, innocent Palestinians are getting genocided, and children are getting gunned down in schools. But because I'm worried about my safety, I've got to keep my mouth closed? No. It's like, oh, let's keep our mouth shut until it affects us, until a white guy gets shot. Then let's start caring. I really hate cotton yarn. It's like just not, it just doesn't feel nice to me. Mochi? Mochi! Mochi has a love for, like, going down the hallway and vacuum cleaning every speck of dust he finds on the ground. I know, I've been seeing people make them on TikTok too, but I wish they would make a pattern. I think it's always funny too, because like the stuff that's been happening online, the people that I see the comments from the most are the people that like I'll get a hate comment from in my DMs. They're like, I don't follow politics. I don't follow the left or the right or the middle, or I don't care if you're black, white, purple, orange, blah blah blah. Like they always say that like same spiel or whatever. It's like, what a privilege for you to be able to ignore politics. Like, that is such a privilege for you to just be like, I don't care about politics because they don't affect me. Like, that tells me everything that I need to know about you if you are so ignorant to politics that, like, you're hating on someone for literally caring about minorities and caring about people. Okay, here's where we're at so far. Dude, stop it! What is wrong with you? Oh my god. Just like eating ass. Like, it's so weird. Why are animals into eating ass? Each other's ass. Like, it can't possibly taste good. I'm not really good with crochet clothing, so I definitely couldn't make my own dress pattern. I don't like making clothing pieces. That's why I never really do. I've never been that great at making clothing pieces. And I also think they take way too long, and I get like really bored of making clothing pieces. I'm using cotton because the person who purchased them has a sensitivity to acrylic. So they specifically requested that I use cotton only. Honestly, I have only used cotton like a couple times in my life, honestly. I'm an acrylic girl. Hey! Mochi! I do like making clothing pieces for dolls. I will say that. That is very fun. No, it's the same person. Sorry. The no face and the mushroom guy are the same person. They ordered 2 of them.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
No, you can't take acrylic out of me. It's in my body. It's in my bloodstream. I genuinely don't understand why people hate on acrylic. I mean, I understand, like, not this person I'm making it for. Like, if you have a sensitivity to it and you don't like the texture of it, like, I get it. I really do. But, like, I personally, I think it's soft. Like, it's way softer than this cotton that I'm using. And it, like, it molds so well, especially with amigurumi. Like, this is all acrylic. It's very sturdy. Like, it works. It just molds so well to the shape that you need it to go to, especially if you have, like, a good tight tension. Like, I don't know. I love acrylic. Like, I've just always loved it. It's always the material that I've used, like, since I've started crocheting. It's also the cheapest, so there's that too. A couple people have told me that, like, I might be getting sick because of me breathing in the acrylic fibers of the yarn when I'm crocheting, and I'm like, I feel like that's like a very... I feel like that is not the case, but I could see how people would think that. Because I also, like, crochet pretty close to my face too. I would make a tapestry. Honestly, I am not amazing at tapestry work. It is something that I have not done too much of. Honestly, my Tamagotchi bag was the first time I've ever done a full tapestry project ever in my life. And it came out good, so, like, I'm willing to do it, but only as, like, a personal project. Like, I don't think I could do it as, like, a custom for somebody, just because I don't think I'm good enough at that. I do. It's right, here. Well, actually, I have one in every room. That white thing right there. And then I have one in my bedroom, and I have one in the pet room. I feel like I should use a smaller hook. It's just like the holes are kind of a little too big for my liking. Once you get the hang of, like, proper color changes and, like, the best way to switch between colors, it's not too bad, honestly. See, as soon as I switch to the clover hook, like, I just immediately start working faster. Like, it's like butter. It's so much quicker. So to anybody who's, like, debating whether you should get a tulip or a clover crochet hook, do it. It is smooth like butter. BTS reference. And you genuinely will work so much faster, I promise you. Okay, this is better. I forgot to tell you guys, you might notice that I've been wearing my glasses a lot more. I talked about it on Instagram. Once again, I talk about it on Instagram, but I don't talk about it on YouTube since I don't upload on here that much anymore. But, the antidepressants and appetite, suppressant that my doctor put me on started turning me blind, guys. I wish I was joking. I started going blind. I could not see. I could not see. I literally, okay, so my dose increased from like 150 milligrams a day to twice a day. So what, like 300 milligrams? So my dose increased, and I noticed like the week of my increased dose, my eyes started burning so badly. So I thought I had dry eye. So I kept trying to use drops. The drops were not working at all. Honestly, my eyes hurt really bad right now. And then I started like, if you've ever had an ocular migraine, like that's how my vision looked. I have a picture of how my vision looked. This is how my vision looked like all the time. Hard to see, but like you can kind of see how like it's blurry and you can only like see tunnel vision. My vision started getting like that, like permanently. I could not look up without like swaying back and forth. It was crazy. I was like at work and I could not see. I could not look at my computer screen. I had to look down at all times because if I looked up, I started getting dizzy. My eyes would start watering. And I legitimately, like, my eyesight was so blurry, I could barely drive. I couldn't even type. Like, I couldn't even look up at my phone. I couldn't look at my phone and, like, type anything. Like, I was legitimately going blind. And, I messaged my doctor and they were like, come off of it immediately. Like, do not take another dose. And I'm like, you don't have to tell me twice. And ever since I got off of my medication, I'm hungry all the time again, which sucks. Because it was working very, very well at suppressing the intense hunger that I get all day. So I'm really fucking hungry all the time again. But my eyesight, the blurriness around my eyes went away, but now I can't see as well as I used to. Like, these are like my prescription glasses, and it like everything used to be clear and I used to be able to read clear. I have very close to 20/20 vision. Like, I have a little bit of a different prescription, but not much. And now my eyesight is blurry. Like, permanently, I think. And I need to go to the eye doctor. But I don't have vision insurance, so I'm not really sure how that works. I know for most stuff, they charge your health insurance. So, yeah, I don't have vision insurance, so I can't go to an eye doctor without paying too much money. So I'm like, I don't know whether I go to a real doctor. I don't know if I go to an eye doctor. I don't really know what the fuck to do. But my eyesight legitimately, like, I could barely open my eyes. My eyes would be wide open like this, like wide open, but they felt like they were closed. Like, that's how little I could see. It was crazy. I was on, Wellbutrin and forgetting the name of it now. I was on Wellbutrin and naltrexone. Those are the two medications I was on. You can get VSP eye insurance. It's $17 a month. Can I like start paying for that anytime, or does it have to be like those certain times of the year where you can only qualify for health insurance or whatever? They're not cheap. I mean, I guess it depends on where you go, because if I go to like a Walmart or like one of the cheap eye doctors, I think you can get cheaper eye exams, but like if you go to an actual like eye doctor, they're like a couple $100s. I'm not on like the antidepressants that are the intense antidepressants. I forgot the word. SSRI? Is that the word? Right, I know. Yeah, I wasn't on an antidepressant that's like the intense ones that you have to like wean off of. I was on like the medical ones that are like for people with diabetes or people with like thyroid issues and stuff like that. Because it was prescribed for my thyroid. I know, it's crazy. It's literally insane. So I was able to just get off of it, but yeah, I unfortunately started going blind, literally. So now they're putting me on metformin, which is also a diabetic medication. Yeah, it's not an SSRI. It's not like the ones that like are really intense on your body. Because it wasn't really even prescribed to be an antidepressant for me. It did work pretty well for that, but it was just mainly for appetite suppressant and to help with my thyroid because, yeah. Let's see how much vision insurance is. My mouse is legitimately not working. Oh, frick. They're $25? Wow. Good for you. This country's a joke. Oh. Why did my webcam pause? Interesting. We just fix that real quick. Okay. Ask for the extended release kind or you will sit in the bathroom all day. Well, shit! Literally. Let me see what kind. I don't know. No, they told me that one of the side effects would be that. The side effect for my other medication was that I was literally like so like constipated like really bad. TMI, guys. It's real life, so. My boyfriend said that there was a place close to us where you could get an eye exam and 2 pairs of glasses for like $75, I think is what my boyfriend said. But I think he also did that a couple of years ago, like before COVID. So it's probably more expensive now, but I need to see if that's still a thing. Because I can do that. But I'm not even really genuinely worried for like my eyesight change because I know I can get a prescription for that. I'm just genuinely scared that like something happened to my actual eyeball. Because like I started Googling, which I know is not the best thing to do, but I started Googling and it said like one bad side effect of that medication is that it can literally like detach something in your eye and like you have to have surgery to fix it or something like that. And I like started freaking out. Okay, yeah, they prescribed the extended release one. 500 milligram. Metformin extended release 500 milligram. Oh, also my payment method didn't work. That's because I had to change banks and I forgot to update it. America's Best, maybe. I couldn't remember. Buy 2 pairs of prescription glasses for $90 and get a free eye exam. Hey, that's pretty good. Get a free eye exam with a purchase of any 2 pairs of glasses. So it's saying... Okay, when I get paid, I should probably do that, honestly. Oh, I take propranolol. I take that every morning. That was prescribed for my POTS. And that does help with my anxiety a lot. Yeah, since I filed for bankruptcy, I had to cancel my Wells Fargo because Wells Fargo is the only bank in the United States that will take all of your assets if you're filing for bankruptcy, and they will take all of your money out of your bank account, which I do not fuck with that. So I had to switch over, and I just switched over to Capital One because that's what I use to pay my car. But I've noticed that a lot of places don't use Discover cards. Didn't know that. So I have a Capital One account, but then I just opened a Regions or Truist or whatever account because my whole family uses that and they like it. So I don't know what the best bank account is at this point, but I've had the same bank account since I was 16. So the fact that I have to do this sucks because I had to change every single direct deposit information that I have and every single automatic withdrawal that I have. I had to switch over to a different bank. And I have had the same bank account since I was 16 and the same number and everything. So having to change all of that, I'm definitely missing stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, so far, I don't mind Capital One. Like, I actually really do like their bank, and I really like the discounts that you can get with Capital One. But Capital One, you can't do instant transfers, which is, like, a really big thing that I do. It has Zelle, which is good, because I use Zelle a lot, too. See what kind of glasses they have. A lot of these glasses are just not my style. Also, I wonder if they have like a certain section, like you can only buy 2 pairs of these types of glasses to get the free eye exam. And they're all just like not my style at all. Like I don't really like, I say that as I wear like kind of a thick band right now, but I don't really like the really thick outer part of glasses. I like thin, but I do like when they're big. I don't like when they're like physically thin. Yeah, since COVID, at least in the state of Georgia, all bankruptcy is done completely online. I have not had to go physically anywhere. You do everything through your phone calls and Zoom calls. Yeah, see, I don't like any of these glasses. Like, they're giving grandma. And not in like a cunty way either. Oh, the Cosmopolitan ones are kind of cute. Oh, the Vera Bradley ones are okay. But those are like super expensive. The ones I like the most are like $150. All the ones that I like are the expensive ones. Why must I have expensive taste? I don't know if Capital One isn't a credit union, I don't think. My parents told me to open one with a credit union. Like I said, I'm kind of stressed out right now, having to switch banks, so I just quickly chose Capital One because they told me they'd give me $300 if I selected them to put my direct deposits into, and I was like, $300 free dollars? I mean, that's pretty great. So, I'm just gonna do Capital One for right now until I can figure out what bank I really want to go to, but all banks like really suck, so I don't know. I think Florence by Mills is Millie Bobby Brown's company, isn't it? You know what? I could have had the tilt table test and then claimed it as a debt for bankruptcy, but I did not know I was going to file for bankruptcy, so I could have done that, yes. But, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay, some of these glasses are cute. I don't know. I definitely need the eye exam, though. Get a free eye exam with the purchase of any 2 pairs of glasses. But does that means I have to purchase 2 pairs of glasses? Which would be like $200. Yeah, no, I would still have to pay like $200 for glasses to get the free eye exam. But this says exam plus 2 pairs for $90. Let me see. So I don't know exactly. Yeah, see, there's select styles. Ew, these are ugly. Whatever, whenever I have the money, I'll call them and ask them the specific details, but... Those are kind of cute. Her glasses brand is kind of cute. Yes, sir? Can I help you? Yeah, my boyfriend's on a bunch of SSRIs, and I don't know, they do scare me too. But yeah, I'm on propranolol. I cannot say that medication. I keep trying to learn how to say it. Propranolol. Propranolol. I'm on that for my POTS. And then I was on Wellbutrin, but now I'm on metformin. But that's mainly just for thyroid and an appetite suppressant, not really antidepressant, because it's a diabetic medication. Oof. Ew, why are you wet? Yes, he is a Pomeranian, and my other dog is a Chihuahua. Pomeranians and Chihuahuas are my two favorite breeds. His breath smells so bad. Inky! Yeah, it's so hard trying to find a medication that, like, works the best. Like, after I told them, you know, those medications were turning me blind, they were like, okay, here's the other options that we have. And 2 of the options were just oral pills that were covered by insurance, so they're cheap. But then they wanted, like, Ozempic. Like, they wanted me to be on, like, Ozempic. But that's not covered by insurance. Even though it would technically be for medical issues for me, it's not covered by health insurance. So it's like $400 out of pocket a month to do Ozempic. I don't know how people afford Ozempic, because so many people are on it. But it wasn't like the exact Ozempic brand, but they wanted me to do like a the GPL-1 or whatever it's called, the injections, and I don't want to do that. I don't know. My weight is not worrying enough for me to, like, do those intense things like that. Like, I'm just trying to have a medication that just helps suppress the urge to eat 24/7. That's all I want. And the other medication was doing that perfectly, but yeah, let's just hope that, well, that metformin will work for me. Because it's actually way cheaper than the other medication I was on anyway, so. Yeah, unfortunately, every medication can have negative side effects. Like, the medication I was on, like, is not known for having really bad side effects, but I unfortunately got the bad one. So, unfortunately, Ozempic works really good for some people, works really bad for others. One of my best friends is on Ozempic, and it's done really well for her. Like, I can genuinely tell that she feels so much better in her body. And I can physically see the difference. Like, the inflammation just in her face alone is, like, so different, and she's only been on it for, like, a month, maybe? So, like, it works really well for some people, and then other people, it doesn't, unfortunately. And that's just kind of how medications and science works. So, I don't know. I personally don't want to find out. I've always had a sensitivity to new medications, so, you know, I always have to go through the couple weeks of, like, being absolutely fucking miserable, throwing up, like, everything for, like, a couple weeks, and then when my body gets used to medications, then I'm fine. But it happens almost every single time I start a new medication. I get, like, really sick the first week or two. It's been like that since I was a kid. I think the only medication that didn't do that to me was the propranolol. That's the only one that, like, when I started it immediately, I felt so much better. Why are you drooling? I would crochet, but his hair would get all up in it. Yeah, my boyfriend's on Adderall. I mean, he can't really exist without being on Adderall, so... I tried it once, I'm not gonna lie. Because I've been to, a therapist or psychiatrist or whatever they're called. I've been to, like, 1 or 2 of them before I got insurance that didn't cover mental health stuff, but, and they told me that they think I have ADD, but I, stopped having good insurance before anything could be done about it. So I was like, well, you know what? Let me try my boyfriend's Adderall to see if it helped. And I felt normal on it. If anything, it like slowed me down. So I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have ADD. Because like Adderall did not make me like go crazy like other people, like normal people. It made me feel normal. I did sweat a little bit, but that's about it. What? I don't know why he's sitting on me. He doesn't even ever do this, really. Yeah, exactly. I took it before I had to do a lot of things. I have a really hard time, like, starting projects. Like, my brain will be like, you need to do this, you need to do this, get up, do it, go do it. You've got to do this. And, like, I can't, sometimes I just physically can, like, not make myself do it, even though I know the task will only take, like, an hour or not even. Like, washing the dishes, like, that'll take, what, 10 minutes? But for some reason, my brain just, like, is like a roadblock to, like, my body. It's so annoying. But, like, once I get started on a task, I won't stop until I'm done. But just actually getting up and doing it is what I have a hard time doing. Like, I have to really force myself. It's terrible. And like there's important things that I'll need to do. Like there's been times where I've like I know I have a doctor's appointment and I've mentally prepared myself to go to the appointment for like 2 weeks, and then it comes to the day of the appointment and I like freak out and I cancel it. And or I just freak out because I'm scared to drive there, or like I don't even know. I don't know if this is ADD or if it's just like a personal issue, but like for example, like it took me probably 6 months to get the courage to call a lawyer to file for bankruptcy. Like I was like, I know that this needs to be done and my life will be so much better once I do it, but I kept putting it off and off and off until the last possible minute, where I should have done it so much longer ago, because like my life would be so much better if I did this like back in like February or something, or at least after my like last surgery that I had. Like, getting up for work is so hard. And it's not because I hate my job. It's not because I hate my coworkers. I don't hate anything about my job, really. I mean, I don't like working in, like, a customer-based job, but that's just kind of real life, like, right? But, like, if every morning I wake up and my body physically hurts, like, that's just the life of, like, being chronically ill. My body hurts. My body is really tired. My eyes burn. Like, every morning I feel like I got hit by a bus. I don't wake up with, like, the relief of sleeping. I wake up feeling in pain every single morning. And it takes me hours to feel better once I wake up in the morning. And I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but so when I have to get up for work, it takes everything in me to start getting ready for work. Like, I will wake up 10 minutes before I have to leave the house sometimes because I physically cannot get out of bed because my body hurts so badly. I don't know what this dog is doing over here. They're both just staring. Well, I chose to file for bankruptcy because I needed to. I mean, it gets to a point where, like, a debt becomes too much for anybody to pay off in their lifetime. And I had so much medical debt and so much credit card debt from my medical debt and from school and everything like that, that, like, it was just too much for me to ever pay off. Like, with the interest, I would be 80 years old and wouldn't be able to pay it off, you know? And my credit is already so bad because of it that there really isn't a con to filing for bankruptcy because it's not going to make my credit score any lower than it is. And also, I'm filing for Chapter 7, which means I get to keep my car. So there's not really any cons for me at all for this. Honestly, it's all pros for me. Like, there's not one con to bankruptcy, in my situation at least. I'm not really losing anything. Because I've already lost everything, you know what I mean? Like, from this point forward, I can only go up. I can only get a better credit from this point. I eventually, and like, they told me within like 4 to 6 months, I'll be able to get a credit card again and like have an emergency credit card if I need to. Like, from this point forward, it's just all up for me. I mean, I know in other people's situations, like, they might lose all their cars, they might lose their boats, they might lose their house. I rent, so it doesn't affect me in that way. It doesn't affect my car because they're allowing me to keep my car. So I'm literally losing nothing. Other than the money I had to pay to file. That's it. What do you want, mister? I don't know what this guy wants. Oh, he might want to go outside. Yeah. He might need to go potty. I'm gonna take him out for a minute. It'll literally take like 30 seconds because he just pees and then comes back in. It feels so nice outside, guys. Like, for the past 2 weeks, it's been like max 78 degrees outside, maybe. It smells like fall. It feels like fall. I've had my windows open every single day. Like, it's so nice. Okay. Yeah, the other medication that was turning me blind, it made me where I couldn't sleep or nap at all, which was nice because I could get a lot done in my day. But now that I'm off of it again, as soon as I get home from work, I sleep till like midnight. For 9 rows, I just have to do single crochets. I also love my crochet addiction. To be fair, I've been addicted to crochet since I was a kid, but it has definitely gotten more like... I do it more now than I ever have, for sure. How did I meet my boyfriend? Well, we knew each other in high school, so I didn't really, like, have to go out and meet him. We had, like... Well, we went to middle school and high school together. We had classes together. We were never friends. Like, we would speak every once in a while. I sat beside him in, like, language arts one year. Yeah, I mean, we weren't friends or anything. We literally didn't even talk to each other. I always thought he was, like, cute, though. And funny. I always thought he was really funny. But, like, I had a boyfriend, and he had a girlfriend. It wasn't ever... We didn't even look at each other, really, I don't think. We followed each other on social media for, like, ever. And then one day, I guess his girlfriend made him, like, unfollow every girl he followed. Which, whatever. So he unfollowed me, and I was like, okay, fuck this guy. So I unfollowed him, too. And then, like, randomly, I guess, like, a year after I had broken up with my other boyfriend, he, like, refollowed me on Instagram, and then he messaged me immediately and was like, let me take you out on a date, please. And I was like, okay. So, actually, I rejected him at first because I was dating somebody else. But the other guy I was dating, he was like a whole dad, and I don't really want to be a mom. And I didn't want to deal with the baby mama drama that he was dealing with, so I was like, you know, actually fuck this guy and I don't really care. And then I was like, actually, yeah, you could take me on a date. So I guess you can say he slid into my DMs, but we already knew each other, so. It's not a very romantic, meet cute or anything, but we did already know each other, so. And then after our first date, I guess we just never really stopped hanging out. My boyfriend has BPD, so I understand not being on a mood stabilizer, but I understand, like, I get it. I see it firsthand, what he deals with that. I am making no face right now. We have been together for 3 years? I don't know. I'm sure I could scroll back and all the way to our DMs where he asked me on a date, but that would be really far. No, this is weird looking at our old messages. Okay, October 22nd of 2022. He sent me a picture of myself and said something I'm not repeating. And then I said, "You don't even follow me." And then he said, "Damn, I fumbled it." And then he said, "Trying to take you on a date after 50 years of knowing you," is what he said. Mochi! Get down here. He has something in his mouth, whatever. Do we celebrate anniversaries? No. Neither of us really care about that, if I'm being honest. This is so weird. Sorry, this makes me feel weird because, like, we don't even talk like this to each other now. Like, he was eager to go on a date with me. It's so funny. He was like, we can do Mexican food if you want. I haven't had it in a long time. I definitely want to see you as soon as possible, though. Are you busy tonight? I was like, tonight? No. Because y'all know I have anxiety. Like, if somebody asked me to, like, meet up same day, I'm not doing it. So, and he knows that now, that I would be like, no. Ew, these messages are making me cringe. I'm not... Like, he doesn't even type like this now. This is so weird. Okay, and then it goes to, like, when we actually were, like, dating for months, and then, like, it wasn't weird anymore. Okay. This is weird that I still have these. I also have our Facebook messages from when we were like 11, too. And I was really mean to him. I will read them out. I will read them because I was like kind of a bitch to him. Let me see. These are so cringe. Okay, in 2011, he messaged me on Facebook and said, if you combined a potato and a Pokemon, what would the outcome be? And I never responded, so I don't know the answer to that joke, because I never answered him. Exactly a year later, in 2012, he messaged me and said, hey, we don't talk, so I decided to message you. What's up? And I was like, just watching TV, what about you? Keep in mind, we were like, kids, right? And then he was just like, I'm sitting here messing with my little brother while he's sleeping. It's really funny. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night or whatever. And I was like, okay, good night. And then I put a question mark. Because I don't talk to him. Like, I did not even know him. And then actually, yeah, like a month later, he said hi again. And then I said, hey. And then he said, what's up? I said, playing Just Dance. What about you? This is so on time period for playing Just Dance. He said, haha, just playing some games with my little brother. Sorry if I seem so weird or creepy. You're just really pretty. I need to ask them the question, but I don't know the answer to the joke. And I said, thank you. And then 2 months later, I messaged him and I said, why do you stare at me at school? Like a lot. He said, I literally hardly ever see you, much less stare. Sorry if you think I do. And I said, sorry, just every time I see you, you're looking at me. And he said, I'm really not, but if it looks like I am, sorry, I guess. Like, keep in mind, we're like kids. Like, we're like in middle school. And then in 2024, he randomly sent me a Skrillex song, but we were already dating then, so... Yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna send him the joke. I just think it's so funny that I didn't even respond to his joke. Yeah, he was obsessed with me, actually, now that I think about it. It's very cute. I actually had a really big crush on him too. I just never, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I sent him the joke, but I think he's napping, so I don't think he'll respond, but... If you combined a potato and a Pokemon, you'd probably get Mochi. You would get Mochi. Mochi looks like one of the Pokemon, but I don't remember which Pokemon it was. It's the one that looks like a Pomeranian, but I don't remember the name of it. There's my other dog. They want me to get off the computer so badly, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I just think those messages are so funny, but I do vividly remember him staring at me in school. That's why I messaged him, because when I was a kid, I was like, why is this motherfucker staring at me so much? But now that I actually know him, he has like this stare that he just does when he's like zoned out, but his eyes are kind of wide when he does it. And honestly, I think he was just dissociating and just staring out into space, and it ended up always being in my direction. Genuinely, that's probably what it was. Now that I know him and his mannerisms and everything. I'm all for marriage. I'm not anti-marriage or anything. But I do think that like marriage, for me, is not something that I would ever want to rush into. I think it's like a really big thing. I would want to be with someone for a really long time, and I would also like to be with someone that I know everything about. Everything about. And someone that I've already lived with, someone that I know. I literally want to know everything about them before I live with them. Because personally, I just don't ever want to be divorced. And I feel like people these days, like, they really, really rush into marriage before they even really know the person, like, know a lot about the person. And I'm not gonna tie my entire life to somebody like that. I can't. Like, I just can't. Like, I'm a very independent person. I really like being alone. So to even let him... This sounds bad, but to even, like, let him be in my space and to let him even be in my stratosphere shows how much I love him, because I don't like when people are around me. I don't like when people are in my house. I don't like when people are in my bubble. So I have to really love you to, like, want you around like that, you know? Oh no, Sarah. I am so sorry. You found out through Craigslist? Wait, how? Did you find, like, his, like, dating profile on Craigslist or something? I truly understand the whole, like, religious thing. I'm not judging anybody who does get married quickly or young. Like, that's your life. I'm not judging that. It's just personally for me, I've seen pretty much everyone I know except for my parents are divorced. Like, I don't have any friends whose parents are still together. Like, divorce is like such a big thing, and I just don't want to be a part of that statistic because I rush into something. And I also don't want to have kids, so I'm not in a rush for that, like, time of, like, I need to be married by this time to have kids by this age. Like, I don't care about that either, so I'm not in a rush. So I hacked into his Gmail because I knew he was cheating. Other sources told me, and I had seen he had made ads to meet up with men in the Walmart parking lot, $50 for head. I am so sorry that you have to deal with that. It's not funny. I'm laughing because I'm, like, shook. And you are also basically a child. Like, 19 is a child to me. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. That is insane. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of women, like, want to have babies and kids so badly that they're willing to, like, compromise their morals, and they're willing to compromise, like, being treated well by their significant other because they want a baby so badly. And I just don't think that's okay. Like, maybe it's just a privilege of me to, like, not care about having children. Because I know that there are a lot of women out there that are, like, so intensely wanting to be mothers. I don't personally get it. I don't understand it. I don't have that feeling. If anything, I'm the complete opposite. I'm terrified of ever getting pregnant. So, I just don't get it. But I just feel like a lot of women compromise a life that they could have that's a lot better if they didn't settle for, like, such terrible men because they want to have kids. You know what I mean? Or they settle for a terrible person or a really lazy, shitty man because they want to be married and they want to have a family, and I just don't feel like that's something to rush. That is crazy. Especially on Craigslist. Like, that's insane. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it personally. I've tried so hard to try to get that mindset of, like, well, maybe one day I'd want to have a kid. And I thought, like, you know, if I maybe met somebody that I loved and was ready to spend the rest of my life with, then maybe I would be like, yeah, maybe I'd want to have a kid, but I don't. I don't at all. And, you know, a lot of the factors are just because this world is really shitty. I don't want to have a kid in this world. Secondly, I can't afford to have a child. I feel like a lot of people these days have kids when they definitely can't afford to. And then also just, as a woman, you have to give up basically your entire life to have a child. And maybe that makes me selfish. I don't care if it does, but I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to give up my body. I am not willing to give up my life for a child. I'm not. And that's just not what I want for myself. Will that change in 20 years? Maybe. But I don't know. I've never been the girl that's like, I can't wait to get married and have kids. Like, I just, even when I was a kid and a teenager, like, I never I never wanted that. Like, if there was ever a time a child needed me, I would of course be there. I don't hate children. Um, Children are the innocent ones in all of this, right? But I would not choose to bring one into this world personally. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just like, marriage is just like a piece of paper, and it also like ties you to someone legally, which is kind of scary. Um, like, your debt because becomes their debt. Their debt because becomes your debt. Everything that you do is always tied together. Like, your taxes are tied together, every purchase can be tied together. Like, I don't know, it's just like a very intense legal binding to someone. You have to put a lot of trust into someone to be able to do stuff like that. I don't know. If I ever adopted, I would have to be very financially well off where I know that I could give them the best life possible. I wouldn't want to adopt a child and then bring them into a house that's like just equally as shitty and poverty, and you know, I don't know. At this time in my life, no. In 15, 20 years from now, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if we're gonna survive that long. I'm gonna be honest with you, the dating pool and the men out there, you don't got a lot of great men to choose from. I do have to say I got very lucky with my boyfriend. He is very, very, I don't even know what the right word is to use. I mean, y'all think I'm intense when it comes to, like, politics and women's rights and, like, minorities' rights and everything like that. Like, you should see the stuff my boyfriend posts. My boyfriend is very, very intensely political, like, very socialist, liberal vibes from my boyfriend. He's very, like, very respectful towards women, and, not very many men like him out there. They do exist, but you gotta weed out all the terrible ones. Mochi's hair was in my mouth. Yeah, marriage is like, you can get like good benefits, but you can also lose benefits getting married, so it's like, ugh. Like, especially living here in the South, too, it's just kind of normalized for people to get married very young and to have families very young. Because, like, so many people I went to high school with, they're married with, like, 3 kids. And I'm 27. I still feel super young. I am young. But I still feel like a teenager sometimes. I mean, it doesn't help that my early 20s were just, like, cut out with COVID, basically. So I feel like I lost those years of my life. But like, I still feel so young, and, like, I can barely take care of myself, much less, like, have an entire family. I don't know, just here in the South, it's very normalized having, like, a whole-ass family by, like, age 30. But when you look at other states, like, you know, when I watch reality television in California and stuff, like, it's very normal for people to get married in their, like, late 30s and 40s, like, over in other states and stuff. But, like, here, people are basically getting married straight out of high school. And it's crazy. It's like they don't even take the time to like learn who they are as people and individuals before they just jump into a lifelong commitment with somebody. And like, you can still date someone without getting married. Like, your frontal lobe doesn't even develop till you're like, what, 26, 27? And like, I don't know. I don't get it personally, but I mean, honestly, my boyfriend does give those vibes. He probably knows more about my rights than I do, honestly. And I'm pretty intense about it. And like, my boyfriend is incredibly smart. And funny and caring. I mean, he has his faults, but so do I. And it's not because like he's a man type faults where he's like weaponizing incompetence type vibes. It's like, you know, sometimes we're mean to each other. Not really often, but like, that's just like a normal relationship, right? He doesn't do things that like typical men do to like, that is like, where you should break up with them, if that makes sense. Like, when I hear stories of women talking about their husbands and boyfriends on TikTok, I'm like, oh, you need to break up with that man. Like, ew. Yeah, most of them are miserable. That's the thing. Especially working at the library. Like, I am around moms bringing in their kids. Because their husbands are, like, working and they're, you know, stay-at-home moms. And, you know, I sit at the desk and I can hear them all gossiping about, like, how shitty their husbands are. And, like, my husband's been working so much and he doesn't do this and he doesn't help with this. But he keeps wanting to have kids, and like, we keep having kids, and they're like, I'm so tired, I don't remember the last time I went to sleep. And all I hear from them is complaints. I never hear anything like positive about their lives. And I know that they're probably just like ranting to their friends about like what they're upset about. But I genuinely never hear any happiness from any of these women that I'm around who have kids. And it's like, why would I want that life? Yeah, it's also been hard for me to like, I don't know, like make other girlfriends around where I live, because like most women around me, like I said, that are my age are already like married with kids, and I just don't relate to them in that fact. And like, this is not a bad thing and I totally understand it, but as soon as a woman like becomes a mother, their whole world becomes being a mother, right? And that, I get that. I mean, you literally grew a living being in your body. Like, of course it's going to become your whole life, right? But when you're around women who are mothers, all they talk about is their kid, right? And like, I try so hard to like ask them questions about themselves, and at the end of the day, it always turns back for them talking about their kid or talking about their family or their husbands and stuff. And it's like, I don't mind listening to them talk about that stuff because I know that's what they love and that what maybe they're happy about. But I just don't relate to women talking about their kid. I don't care about how you breastfed. I don't care about like your car seat not hooking in the right way. Like, I don't care. I just don't, like, and I wish I did, but I just don't. And it's just like, I have a hard time making friends with other women my age because they all have kids and all they do is talk about their kids the entire time. And it's just like, I don't know what else to talk about. My boyfriend answered with the right My boyfriend answered with the right answer. Potato mon. A potato mon. Oh, he doesn't even know the real answer. He just made that up. A potato mon. What is the real answer? Yeah, like I never hear men sitting around with their friends and talking about how much they love their kids. And that's the difference between men and women. As soon as a woman becomes a mom or a wife, their whole world revolves around them and they become like so loyal and amazing and they want to do everything to make their kids and their husband's life amazing, right? But I never hear men sit around and talk about how much they love being a father. That I don't hear them sitting and talking about like their kids, how tall their kid is, or like, oh, they just lost a tooth, or they did this. Like, I never hear men sitting around talking about that kind of things because they don't. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's some that do, but that's just like not how it is, and they don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, Mona, yes. I absolutely hate it. And that's the thing. I don't want it to seem like I'm like upset that people are choosing to have kids because like that's their life choice and if that's what they want, I am happy for them genuinely. But it does upset me when one of my favorite YouTubers gets pregnant because their entire YouTube content turns into being a mom. All of it. They always turn into a family vlogger or a mom vlogger and it happens every time and it sucks. It sucks so badly. It's just like, my point I'm trying to make is that I wish women who have kids, I wish they would take some time to still discover who they are as a person and to still enjoy life as an individual and still find time to talk about like yourself and to care about yourself and not only talk about your family 24/7 because it is important to take care of yourself because if you're not taking care of yourself and your personal needs, then you're going to get burnt out and you're going to be miserable. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I never actually watched even her animal videos because I don't know, there was just some stuff that about her animal care that I didn't really agree with. I don't think she's a bad person or anything, but I never really watched her content, but I did hear that she changed more to like a mom vlogger. I know every time they're always like, nothing's gonna change about my content, everything's gonna stay the same. No. No, it's not. A potato? Is that right? Is that the right answer? Bo Burnham, I don't know who that is. Isn't he like a comedian or something? If you take them out of the circle of the family, you'll see most are just a shell of a person. They stop being an individual. That's the point that I'm trying to make. It's like, as soon as they become a mom, it's like they just lose everything that makes them them. And it's sad, and I don't want that to happen to myself. And like, people will say, like, people with kids will say, well, that makes you selfish. And you know what? I guess that makes me fucking selfish, because I just care about myself more. I don't know. If he's a comedian, I don't think comedians are funny. Oh, you Googled it? Okay, the answer is Pokitato. But like, I tried to avoid Reddit, but I might have to read those. I don't really go on Reddit anymore because the one time I did, I actually saw a thread about myself on there, and I was like, oh, okay, let me go kill myself now. Oh, I might know his songs. I might. I don't know. I'm gonna be so real with you guys, like I don't really follow many men on social media. And I have a Labubu on the way. Literally. I'm a Labubu mom. Yeah, like I said, I don't really follow men. So, he could be a good guy, I just don't care. Like, with peace and love. Do I have a corn snake? No, I have a ball python. My friend has a corn snake. It's really cute. Work's been... It's been... Honestly, working in a library at a time like this is not the best, but I make do with what I have. I'm very miserable and burnt out, and I would like another job, but I'm just thankful to have one, at least. I can't believe it's almost 6 o'clock. This is what happens when I sleep till noon. I have a new video game that I'm obsessed with, guys. It came out in like 2023, I think. But I got it from the library. It's called Maniko's Night Market. And it's so fun. This is why I want to make like a cozy video, like my favorite cozy video game video. Because There has been some cozy video games in the past year that I have been playing that I really, really like. I think my top 3 from the past year or maybe 6 months have been Tiny Bookshop, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and Miniko's Night Market. Yeah, Roblox. I only play Roblox with my boyfriend. I do love Fortnite. Sue me. I love Fortnite. I'm really, really, really bad at it. I only play with my boyfriend because I'm scared to do solos and to play with anyone else. But I love Fortnite. It's so fun. And I've gotten, like, kind of better. Oh, also, guys, I really... Sorry, I need to talk about this because, like... Listen. I need to show you something that I need so badly, but I don't actually need. But I want so badly that I probably can't even play because my fingers are fucked. But I need to show you guys this. 1 minute. My coworker plays the bass, right? And oh my god, I need it so badly. I'm pretty sure it's for kids, but okay, so if you guys are new here or you haven't been around in a while, I used to play the guitar. I wasn't amazing at it, but I could play most notes. I could play some songs. I never played like professionally or anything. I just played like as a hobby, casually. Bye Sarah, thanks for coming. And I took guitar lessons in high school and stuff like that. I really loved playing it. I just stopped because I became an adult and I had to do other things with my life. And now I fucked up my hand, so I literally don't think I can physically play a guitar anymore. Like I don't know, because I can't even play computer games because I can't feel what key my finger is clicking, because I don't have feeling in my fingers. These two fingers I have no feeling in, so I can't tell what I'm clicking when I'm playing games and stuff like that. So I genuinely don't know if I could ever play guitar again. But I really, really, really want an electric guitar so badly. Like, I have always wanted to play an electric guitar. I've always wanted to be in a girl band. Like, I've always wanted to be like a Hex girl, okay? Like, I've always wanted that life. And my friend, she plays a bass. And she told me about this brand called Daisy Rock. Guys, I need to show you this electric guitar. It's old. And they're all like anywhere from like $500 to $800, but let me show you. Look at this. Look at this electric guitar. Look at it. And this is just like one of the kinds of guitars that they have. They have one that's like very Polly Pocket vibes. Here, let me turn this off. This is $460. Not that bad, honestly. Not that bad. But see, if I play with my other hand, I would have to buy a right hand or a left-handed guitar. And it's kind of hard to find those. Like, let me see. Look at this one. Oh my god. This one is so Polly Pocket, guys. It's so Polly Pocket. Like, look at the tag. Like, it is so freaking cute. And there's also like heart ones. Like, These are like newer ones. But I want like the old, like, oh my god, look how freaking adorable that is. And like, I need an excuse to play guitar again. Because I genuinely, like, it was like my whole world. I loved it so much. But this is the one that I want. This one. I need it. I need it so badly. Like, you... But anyway, my friend told me about it and showed me that. And she was like, you need this. And I was like, yeah, I freaking need it. And I can't stop thinking about it. And like, they're all so cunty and so cute. Like, I want to be in a girl band and I want to have a cute little butterfly guitar. I mean, there's even a bass too. But yeah, I don't even know if I'd be able to play. Like, I mean, there's people with like literally no hands that I've learned how to play the guitar with like their nub or like their feet. So I can play it if I really, really want to. I'm just concerned. And also, since this finger is permanently like barred straight because of the screw in there, I worried that like since I can't bend the tip of my finger, that I won't be able to hit certain notes. I don't know if that's the case with electric. Like I don't know with an electric guitar if you play notes a different way than acoustic, but you know, with like bar chords, you have to like lay your whole finger on the bar or whatever, and I won't be able to do that. And I'm very sad. But I also, like, kind of just want to try. I mean, I can't afford this anytime soon, but I'm kind of wondering if, like, maybe I can ask my grandma for Christmas to buy me one or something. Like, I want it so badly. Like... I need to do more research on electric guitars for sure. And I think you could restring guitars to be like left-handed appropriate or something, but I don't really want to do that. That's the thing though, Quinn. This is how my brain works. If I just get a starter one, I'm not gonna want to pick it up and play it unless it looks cute like that. Do you understand? I only want to play it because it looks like that. Because I would be the main character. Do you understand? Like, I need it. And I was like, I told my friend, she plays the bass, and my other friend plays the piano. And then our boss, she can sing. And I was like, we could literally start a girl band. We could literally start a girl band if we wanted to. We could be the Hex Girls because, like, I'm not as goth as them, but, like, all of my friends are very goth. We would look like the Hex Girls, okay? It's like, I wish I could ask for it for my birthday, but like my parents have already done so much for me this year that I would never ask for them to buy me a $460 guitar. Maybe eventually I could do like a firm payments on one or something, but I need it. Like I need it. So eventually you guys are going to see me with a cute, cunty guitar like this, and just don't talk about it, alright? The heart ones are only $200. That's like $30 a month on Klarna. Like, that's really not that bad. I'm not going to do it, but if I got one... Wow. That is fucking beautiful, guys. Look at this. Look at, like, the glitter in the middle. The librarians, literally. Like, the hearts on the frets. I need it. I hate loving cute things. Because I just get sucked in so quickly. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. $350. That's cute. I don't know. I need to show you guys this video. I saw a TikTok of someone playing the Idol by Soulja Boys on an electric guitar, and I was like, I need this. Hope you all can hear this. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for that, but can that be me? I want that to be me. With my cute guitar, playing Soulja Boys. That will be me. I'm manifesting that now. That will be me. Oh god. Oh, I'm glad I turned my screen off. This guitar has 2 naked anime girls. It's shaped like 2 naked anime girls. Alright, we just love sexualizing women at any cost. Oh. Oh, parts only. No. But I want the butterfly one or the like Polly Pocket looking one. They're both about the same price. It's gonna happen, okay? It's gonna happen. You guys are gonna see me, new career. I'm gonna become a rock star. Age 28 years old. Age 30 years old. Give me a couple years. Age 30. I will become a rock star. Oh my god. If I could afford, like, guitar lessons, I would absolutely pay to do guitar lessons, because, like, I genuinely wish I would have kept at it more when I was younger. Ooh, look how cute this one is. I don't know, like, much about different brands and stuff, so, I mean, if this is a bad brand, then don't come for me, because I've done zero research, but, like, oh my god. I mean, I know how to tune, and I know how to do all of that stuff. Like, I know how to read music. I know how to do all that, because I did it all when I was younger. Like, I took music theory pretty much my entire life. I wanted to be in band, but I don't know why I never was in band in school. I did chorus instead. I really wish I would have done band, because if I could just whip out a fucking trumpet right now and start playing. That's one thing I regret, is never doing band. I'm pretty sure I never did it just because my parents couldn't afford to pay for the instrument, which is totally fair because they were expensive, so. God, the pink. Oh my god, it's so cute, guys. Should I make my next live stream goal getting myself a Daisy Rock guitar? That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? I don't know. I wouldn't expect people to donate to me just to get the guitar. I do need to do this crochet giveaway though. Honestly, I think for Christmas, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the huge crochet giveaway. Because I have been collecting crochet stuff for like a year now to do a giveaway, and I just haven't done it. Yeah, I have like tons of yarn. I have my crochet hook book full of hooks and accessories, perfect for like a beginner crochet artist. I was probably gonna make a couple crochet items to give away too. Like I was planning on doing like a full giveaway during Christmas time, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do all of that during Christmas because alright, I guess my next goal will be should my next live stream goal be getting myself a Daisy Rock guitar, which is the last thing I really need in my life, but it will give me happiness. More than power, more than gold. Give me a heart now, every soul. Oh, I loved Guitar Hero on the Wii. Oh my god. I need to whip out my Wii. I still have my Wii. It's in storage. Speaking of that, I need to also get my DVD player out of storage because I need to I'm donating my DVD player to the library because the library does not have a working DVD player anymore. And I don't want us spending our program money on a fucking DVD player when I have a free one in my closet, so. Keeping you in check, keeping you upset. I swear if I got copyrighted from like that 30 seconds of song that I showed, I'm gonna be really mad. Tipping. No, that's not what I want. Oh. I have money sitting in my account. I did not know that. Tip goal. And okay, we ended that one. Alright. Daisy Rock Electric Guitar Fund. Now my haters are gonna be like, oh, now she's begging for money so she can get herself a guitar. Goal amount $500. That's a lot of money. But in the grand scheme of things, it is a rare vintage guitar that they don't make anymore, so $500 is truly not that bad. Alright, there it is. My Wii got stolen at my brother's old job. Oh no. Luckily, Wiis aren't super expensive these days if you ever want to get another one. I think the Wii, after the Wii, is when Nintendo really fell off. The Wii was like the best. Wii and 3DS. Those were iconic. I can be sure. You're gonna read that. I feel like I need to update my like whole layout. I love this vibe, but I've had it for like a while now. I feel like I need to change it to a new theme eventually. It like just doesn't really fit very well. It tries to like snap down. Oh well. There we go. Time to go watch videos about electric guitars just for fun. Ooh. It just looks so tiny, doesn't it? Like, look how small it looks. Like, is this for children? Am I just like tripping? This one's $4.75. That's not terrible. Look at that one. Used guitar, very good condition. The guitar was hooked up to an amp and tested for functionality. Cosmetically in nice shape. It's so pretty. I can't. I'm manifesting this. I haven't wanted to buy something so badly in a really long time. I really am obsessed with that and want to buy that really badly. So y'all manifest that for me. I'm manifesting that I'm going to have a great rest of the year. I'm going to be successful. I am going to have a good life. I'm going to have a good fall season. I'm going to have a good Halloween. I'm going to have a good Christmas. I'm going to have a good birthday. My birthday is 2 weeks from now. It's on the 26th. I turn 27 in 2 weeks. It looks small. I need to look up how long it is, I guess. I just get up there with like a little baby guitar. Oh, it looks really nice outside. Okay, I didn't realize that I've literally been streaming for 3 hours. I'm like debating if I want to get off or not. Because I'm like my eyes are kind of tired. Oh, what I was going to tell you guys is that every single day, the week of my birthday, I'm going to be going live on YouTube. I'm going to try. Unless something comes up where I can't, I will. So I am off of work from the 19th to the 26th. So 19th, 20th, 21st. Maybe not the 22nd because Mondays are the days I hang out with my boyfriend. But almost every single day the week of my birthday, I'm going to be off of work. And I'm going to be live streaming, just like I did today, every single day the week of my birthday. Because, first of all, I enjoy live streaming more than uploading videos, honestly. Secondly, I just want to. So we're either going to be like crocheting, doing crafts, probably some painting, maybe play some Switch games because, well, first I need to find where my game card is because I actually think I lost that during the move. But anyway, I'm going to probably play some video games. We're going to just do fun stuff the week of my birthday because, you know, I haven't really been looking forward to my birthday this year. It's actually been really depressing me, but I want to try to make it somewhat fun. So I just feel like that's going to be like the best. So stay tuned. I probably will not be going live till then unless I go, no, I will go live probably next Friday. So yeah, stay tuned. Next Friday, I'm going to be going live again and it's going to be really fun. Stay tuned. I want to thank you guys so much for coming. I had a lot of fun chatting with you guys, as always. Once again, if anybody ever wants to order any custom crochet items, the custom form to fill out is in the description box.
please fill out the form. Please do not DM me because I don't usually check my messages as much as I probably should. But thank you guys so much for coming, and I will see you next time.